Go to Texas Tech on Saturday, and there's going to be a familiar face across the line from you. I know you didn't always, not really going head to head. You're out at tackle, Lee's on the inside, but what will it be like seeing Lee Hunter on the other side?
It's exciting because I met him at the media days in Dallas, and we talked about it, and it was how do you say, reminiscing about the season before when we were on the same side, and now it's a little bit, we're both anticipating the moment we step on that field and play against each other. Because I remember there were situations in practice last year where I got in a little couple fights with him, and but it's all love, but I'm sure Lee knows, and if he sees this or whatever, I'm ready to kick his ass. So.
Paul, Coach just talked a little bit about the idea of this being a process. Everything you guys have gone through this year, you've had your ups and downs, obviously. Has it felt that way behind the scenes for you guys as players, that you're building on something better, that you have to go through tough times maybe to get to the good?
I think so, yes. And you got to believe it. If you don't believe it, then you don't belong here. You just got to keep. There's no other way other than keep going and trying to improve. So, and if you're a winner, you're willing to do that every week, no matter the outcome of the last game. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's always a process. So, it sucks that we lost this last game, but I can't just sit here and cry about it. Next game's up. So.
Paul, kind of following that, kind of a transitional year for UCF, but kind of your last ride. So how has it been working with some of the younger talent on this team and being almost like a second coach to Coach Frost and helping him get ready to go for the next few seasons, even though it may have not been the result you wanted this year?
I think there's a lot of, especially on the O-line, there's a lot of talented guys. Laparca, Jacob Maiva, those guys are going to be ballers. They already are. They're a fun bunch. They're, I'd say, hard workers. They get frustrated at times during practice when they mess up. I know Laparca, the older guys, we've had to talk to him a couple times, but even you lose a rep sometimes. Nobody wants to lose, but he cares. Laparca cares. Jacob cares. Rayshawn McCaney, he's good. He's doing some good stuff in practice. So yeah.
Would you say you've taken pride as that leader on the field, leading these guys for the future?
Say that again?
Would you say you've taken pride leading these guys for the future?
Yeah, I love helping them because they listen to you. They listen to the other experienced guys on the team. So it's good. It's rewarding.
How do you think this offensive line has responded to adversity throughout the season and grown as a unit together?
I think we've responded pretty good. Versus Cincinnati, I went down. Owen Spell had to step in. That's facing adversity. He's done a good job. When I went down, there's been other places where we had to mix and match throughout a game, and all the guys are. Yeah, it's. I think the O-line's been doing better as the season went on, and we've gotten better. And I think this past game we. When you turn on the film, the O-line, we played physical. The most physical we've played all year so far. So.
Oh, you missed a game for the first time in a while a couple of weeks ago. Just what was it like being on the sideline for the first time in a while, and how was it, coming back?
It sucks. It sucks being on the field, on the sideline, not being able to step on that field, but. You got to support the team, do everything you can to help the team win, and they did a good job without me. And it's bigger than the team, it's bigger than me. So it sucked being out, but I'm back. I played the whole game this past weekend. I feel good.
How much tape have you watched on David Bailey and Romello Height, the two edge rushers from Texas Tech?
I've watched the games on TV. You have to watch the film that we have. Texas Tech is good. They're all good up front, and Coach Frost said it. So I'm excited to face them. I'm going to be ready.
And I know you know, Cam and Jabari have been here for a couple of years now, and were teammates with me as well. Do you have any tips for them as to how to kick his ass?
I mean, tips. I don't know. We'll wear him out. I'm sure. He'll be tired after the third snap. So I'm not worried about those guys. They'll prepare themselves. I don't think I have to, give them any tips but they'll take care of business. So.
We kind of talked about being one of the leaders in the locker room, supporting the team through everything. What did you have a chance to talk to Davi after the last drive, and kind of just what were you saying to lift him up in that moment?
Yeah. Obviously a lot of guys were around him, talking to him, and I wanted to do it as well. And I got the chance after we went in the locker room, and I literally told him, and Coach Frost just said that, he was like, it hurt him that he, threw the interception, but, for him coming in the game, and, he also did a lot of good stuff. At the end, it wasn't enough. We still lost the game, but he's going to be a baller. He is a baller. He stepped in the moment, and yeah, it'll be fine. I told him, and we've been doing this for a couple weeks now. It's like this ongoing thing. He walks up to me and says, "I'm proud of you, Paul." I go, "I'm proud of you too." And the other day I went up to him and I said, "Dude, even though this sucks, I'm proud of you." And I love the kid. He's a cool dude on and off the field. So I don't want him to dwell on that too much, because it's a process. Keep going. Next game's up.
Paul, along those lines, you guys have struggled on the road. Is there something that just kind of, what can you do to maybe try to get off that, snap that road, maybe that road streak that you guys have been struggling under?
Yeah, we got to wake up and just attack the day. That rise and conquer mentality. I think that's. I've never really thought about it. Yeah, just go out there and kick butt. It's got to be the mentality. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that, honestly.
Paul, if Taven can't go on Saturday and you guys do start Davi, what's the overall mentality of the offensive line, and how do you guys plan to adapt with a different quarterback change?
I mean, we got to play football. It's adjust. The best ones adjust. So whatever needs to get done, we'll get it done. Whether it's Taven or Davi, or if I have to play quarterback, yeah. They do their job, we do ours. So.
What would that look like, you playing quarterback?
Oh, no. Next question. I've played quarterback before. Flag football, terrible.
Paul, you said this was one of the O-line's better games. Do you have a grading system? Like, what were you doing differently? You said you played more physical. What was different about this game where maybe things are starting to come together more for the O-line?
Yeah, we do have a grading system, but aside from that, when you turn on the film, we just finished blocks. We put people in the dirt. There was a play where, what was it? Connor and I, we had a double team. We drove the dude down like 20 yards of field, Jabari had awesome rip shots. Like, he just put people in the dirt too. Preston, we mauled people. So the physicality aspect was there, or was at the highest it's been all season.
All right, thanks everyone. Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it. What's